What a difference a week makes. Last Monday, Ron Herrera resigned his post as president of the Los Angeles County Federation of Labor, and Nuri Martinez resigned her position as president of the LA City Council. On Tuesday, Martinez floated a trial balloon that she was taking a leave of absence. 24 hours later, on Wednesday, that trial balloon burst and she resigned her seat on the LA City Council. Swift, certain, and severe punishment for two of the Latino leaders, secretly caught on that racist recording dissing everybody, pretty much. And then there are the two who remain stuck on stupid, Kevin De Leon and Gil Cedillo. Both have, up until this present moment when I just came on the air, refused to heed the calls of nearly everyone, except Governor Gavin Newsom, to step down. As you likely know, the council sessions were interrupted by protests last week, and the council was unable to conduct the people's business, as some have described the events of last week. In response, acting City Council President Mitch O'Farrell, who was a guest on this program last Monday right after Mike Bonham, he announced over the weekend that LA City Council meetings will be held virtually this week. The stated reason? Compliance with AB 361 due to COVID-19 exposure that occurred in council chambers last Tuesday when the people showed up in person to express themselves. Okay, I know. This would be laughable if it weren't so serious. That said, let me quickly give you 10 reasons why 10 city council members ought to not show up tomorrow and lend legitimacy to this absurd, farcical hijinks. Number 10, the LA City Charter mandates that 10 of 15 members are required for a quorum, allowing city business to be conducted. Every single sitting member of the council has now called on De Leon and Cedillo to resign. Do the math right quick while I move on to number 9. Number 9, do I look like Boo Boo the Fool to you? AB 361? COVID-19 protocols? I mean, really? That's the best y'all could come up with as rationale to hide in plain sight, to deny the people the right to show up and confront De Leon and Cedillo face to face? Plus, didn't President Biden say the pandemic is over anyway? I digress. Number 8, this reeks of the ghost of Nuri Martinez. This is one of those low-down, double dirty moves she was plotting on that leaked audio tape to undermine certain constituencies. With this move, the city council ain't just pushing the people, they're provoking the people. Number 7, flashback to number 10 right quick now. The entire council has gone on record calling on De Leon and Cedillo to resign, except, of course, De Leon and Cedillo. So you're telling me that all the other members of the council cannot see this for what it is? Giving comfort and cover to these two racial arsonists. To meet virtually is to essentially contradict their own public stance on this issue. Never mind implementation, this was a bad idea at inception. Number 6, if you're a member of the LA City Council and you show up tomorrow, how can fellow citizens not see you as co-signing, by implication, the dirty deeds of De Leon and Cedillo? Council members not showing up is the exact kind of nonviolent action Dr. King and those in the movement engaged repeatedly, and I might add, successfully. Number 5, we know the council cannot suspend or expel De Leon and Cedillo, but why surrender the only leverage you have? Refusing to meet until they do the right thing and resign. Clearly, they have no shame, but public shame is a powerful weapon. Why not use it? Number 4, everybody's talking about it's time to heal. It's time to heal. It's time to heal. Hold up. Wait a minute. Not me. Not so fast. Not yet. How do we imagine a new council, a better council, one that has a distinct and different sensibility, one that respects the people and doesn't hold them in contempt, if we're going to conduct business as usual? Number 3, do we really need more evidence as to why people don't trust politicians, why they don't vote, why they don't respect the process? We are witnessing in real time a cynical coup of the LA City Council. Number 2, Kevin De Leon and Gil Cedillo have underestimated the force of conviction fellow citizens have brought to bear on this matter. They have disrespected their colleagues and the public. They ignore the historical impact of the infraction committed. But I have news for them. They are not above public rebuke, and this is not going to blow over unless we let it. And the number one reason 10 LA City Council members ought to not show up tomorrow and lend legitimacy to this farce. In a democracy, skepticism is healthy, but cynicism is dangerous. Sadly and regrettably, this move by the LA City Council to meet virtually this week is going to turn a lot of skeptics into cynics. This move represents nothing less than an existential threat to the future of this city. And I shudder to think about what happens in the days ahead. I'm pleased now to welcome back to this program, just as we did last Monday, LA Councilman Mike Bonin.